Hey guys, it's Girl Got Game. We are back to SoulSet, and we're here to do Yvonne's route. I was originally going to start this at our first choice with Mariko, and I was going to tell him I'm not really interested in working with him in a nice way. But since I'm doing Yvonne's route, she's always trying to get everybody to work together, and I thought better of it. I'm like, maybe I should just go along in case that affects anything. And nothing else has changed as far as flashbacks are concerned. So I thought I'd just start when we meet Miss Yvonne and Miss Shira. This is a great way to start this line right here. It's a great way to start Yvonne's route. So let's get into it, shall we? This whole thing is a load of horse shit. I vote that we go outside and beat the crap out of that barrier until it gives in. I don't feel like staying here another single minute. This place gives me the creeps. Can we really do that, though? Of course we can! Sitting on our asses and waiting here for God knows what won't solve anything. I admire your energy, Miss Shira. And I despise your submissiveness. Show a bit of spark, girl. Poor Yvonne. Oh, that's a relief. It seems like Miss Mariko is finally awake. Hey, girl. Great. More people and places I don't recognize. Why does this keep happening to me? Am I about to find out that I'm an old grandma this time around? Where am I this time? You're upstairs in the main hall. Mr. Mariko and Mr. Apris carried you up here when you lost consciousness. I lost consciousness. That explains a lot. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Wait, who is Apris? Who are you? My name is Yvonne, and this person here is Miss Shira. Yo! Just don't get too friendly with me. It's a waste of effort. Until next time, Shira. Please forgive her. She's not taking the whole thing too well. It seems we're all in the same kind of predicament. It gets people on edge. You mean that you don't remember anything either? And you have no idea why we're here? That's right. So, where is Mariko? And this Apris? Mr. Mariko went down to the basement to investigate it further. Mr. Apris went out to the courtyard to see if there's any other way out of here. We decided to stay here and watch over you just to be on the safe side. Okay. Wait, what do you mean by another way out? Well, someone set up a stupid magical barrier around the whole place. Can you believe that? We're trapped in here like some rats. Whoever thought that this was a good idea is getting a punch in the face from yours truly. Oh, Mr. Apris, you're back.
It's no use. The barrier is a sphere. There's no getting out of here until we dissolve or break it somehow.
So we're inside of a stupid bubble. Great. Did you try kicking it?
I did, actually. It didn't budge.
Well, if it's no use, then it's no use. Oh, Mr. Apris, this is Miss Mariko. She just woke up. Miss Mariko, this is Mr. Apris.
Hey. You good? The kid said you almost hit your head when you fell.
Let's try this one for a change. That would explain the headache. Oh no! Are you in pain, Miss Mariko?
Hey, I might need some help here! I found another one!
Another one? Seriously? Just how many unlucky people ended up here?
Wait here.
And our final lady makes her appearance. Oh dear, what happened to her?
I found her like this at the end of the corridor. I treated her wounds for what it was worth. She's unconscious, but alive.
Is there anything we can do to help her?
For now, our best bet is letting her rest. Even if it turned out that one of us can use healing spells, we'd need to have our memories intact to be of any use in that regard.
You think one of us might be able to cast healing spells?
The possibility is always there, isn't it? Regardless, we can keep an eye out for some fresh bandages. Assuming there are any around here. Otherwise, we'll need to use cloth or sheets to keep her patched up.
Mr. Apris, would you mind putting her down on the sofa? She doesn't seem to have a fever, at least. That's good.
Well, there's not much of a point in staying here and worrying over her. We still have the rest of the building to investigate.
I'd suggest staying in a group, or at least not going anywhere alone, for safety reasons. But it's mostly your choice. Also, one person might always overlook something.
That's actually a good idea. Aside from more potential victims, who knows who or what might still be lurking in this place.
And nobody would be tempted to pull any suspicious shit behind everybody's backs while having someone to watch over them at all times while we're at it.
That too. And since you kindly point that out, Shira, would you mind teaming up with me for the time being?
Ha ha, if I must. I wanted to check what's upstairs.
We might as well go there first. After you.
Oh, you two. You're gonna kill each other one of these times, I know it.
Mr. Apris, would you be alright with checking this floor with Miss Mariko, then? I wouldn't mind staying here and keeping watch over this girl. If she were to wake up, it would be good for someone to be with her.
Let me be the one to do that, then. I'm feeling a little dizzy. I could use a few more minutes of rest.
Ah, alright then. Are you sure you'll be alright on your own?
Yes, just go. Come on, let her be.
We'll try not to take long.
Thanks, Yvonne. Even though I'm totally lying. That's one lie told. Though I guess it's not much of a lie when my mind really is in a state of a mess. I just need a moment to think in peace. This girl, I don't recognize her either. Not a single person I met here up till now feels familiar in any way. Who are these people? Why are we here? Did we know each other before we ended up here with our memories missing? This whole situation doesn't make any sense to me. And then there's Feather. Where's the catch? There is none. Aside from that, it will cost you, of course. Oh. I'm sorry. I don't have a single coin on me right now. But I can repay you later, I swear. Easy there. I'm not interested in coin. You're not? What do you want in return, then? I want some of the dragon's blood. These memories aren't really helping me with anything either. Though there's one thing I keep wondering about. Mariko said that I look around 20 right now. If I am to trust the bits of memories I have, I should have started aging twice as fast after the rite. I was supposedly 14 back then. So normally it would take me around 6 years to get where I am right now. Under the rite's conditions, those 6 years would be halved to just 3. Well, physically wise at least. My mental age and physical age should be considered separately at this point, I suppose. If it turned out that I really am 20 physically, then mentally I'd be 17 right now. If I was 18, I'd look 22. If I was 20, I'd look 26. I have no idea how old I really am. I can say one thing for certain, though. I don't feel like a child anymore. Ishin? Ishin, are you there? There's no response. Does that mean that the ritual failed for some reason? Or is there simply something I'm not aware of? So many questions, and we're just starting again. This mansion. I get the feeling like I've been here before, actually. Then again, it might be giving me a sense of deja vu because I had lived in a mansion before. I used to live in one, didn't I? All of that couldn't have been just a dream. Also, regarding my acquaintance with Feather, I have no idea what happened afterwards, but there are vague and odd things I'm able to recall about him. Like the type of jewelry he used to wear. Or how I was surprised that Feather had his ears pierced in a lot of different places. How random is that? Not to mention useless in our current predicament.
She's awake. Hey, can you hear me?
Is she waking up?
You're Mariko, aren't you? I could hear all of you talking, even though I couldn't move.
Did you now? So you're more or less aware of what we're dealing with.
We're trapped in this building. Nobody remembers anything, including how we got here, and it's advised to stick together until we know more.
That's the gist of it. What about you? Can you remember anything?
No. You people at least know what your names are. I can't seem to recall even that.
You don't know what your name is?
I don't.
Well then, we could come up with something temporary for the time being. Shouting, "Hey you," all the time would be bothersome. What should we call you?
I don't know. Call me what you like. It doesn't seem that relevant.
You honestly don't care? Think about it at least.
You know, if you feel like checking out that barrier for yourself, you're free to go. I'm awake now, so keeping watch over me is pointless.
Wasn't the plan for us to stick together?
I don't think I'd be able to walk at the moment. And I don't want to be dragging you down. Don't force yourself to sit here and do nothing on my behalf.
I won't lie, I am curious about the barrier they mentioned. But at the same time, I'm a little reluctant to leave this girl on her own. We have no guarantee that this place is safe. Leaving an injured person alone is risky. Yeah, besides we told Yvonne we would watch over her, so let us keep watch over her. I don't feel like going anywhere.
Suit yourself.
I'm guessing she's not the talkative type. Or perhaps she's just saving her breath. She is injured after all. Then again, with our memories gone, there isn't much we can talk about to begin with, is there?
What do you think about everyone? Do they seem trustworthy to you?
I'm not sure, to be honest. This whole situation has me a little on edge. But I suppose working together should be the fastest way to solving this whole predicament and getting out of here.
I think so as well. What do you suppose is out there, though?
What do you mean?
We're assuming that we're trapped in here, but what if it's actually the other way around? What if someone set up that barrier to keep us safe? I mean, that's also a possibility, isn't it?
Huh. That's actually a smart observation.
There needs to be some kind of reason why we're here. And I'd certainly prefer to believe that someone didn't lock us up in here for their own entertainment.
You mean like for some kind of experiment?
Maybe.
Well, if they did, and we somehow were to find out who that person is, I am pretty sure all 6 of us will be breaking their legs. And arms. And fingers. Or just 5 of us. Yvonne doesn't seem like the violent type.
You have an odd sense of humor, Mariko.
We've been gone for a few minutes and they're already gossiping about you.
At least they seem to be getting along. I was just stating a fact.
Well, now that the wounded miss is awake, proper introductions are in order, aren't they? My name is Yvonne, this here is Mr. Apris, and that over there is Miss Mariko. All these strange circumstances aside, it's a pleasure meeting you, Miss...
Miss, I've no idea.
Huh?
Unlike the rest of us, she doesn't even remember her name.
Oh dear.
Now that's troublesome.
I said the same thing. She insisted she doesn't care.
Let's just call you White or something.
White?
Your hair is white and some of your clothes are white.
My hair color is called platinum blonde, thank you very much.
Whatever.
Miss White it is.
I don't have the mind to even comment on that.
Nicknames aside, you really need to drop those honorifics, Yvonne. I'm pretty sure nobody here cares about such formalities.
But that would be... I couldn't.
It seems we're late to the party.
It's because you're moving like a snail.
I'm shorter than you are. Show some understanding.
What is this understanding that you speak of? Not only Miss Mariko and Miss White are getting along. What was that? Girl, you need to get your ears checked. I think you hit the nail on the head, Yvonne. Do you guys want me to scratch your eyes out? Marco's gone. What? Oh, you're awake. I've been awake since before you even got here. Well, you should have said something.
How do you feel?
I imagine I've seen better days.
It's hard to argue with that one. Let me check those makeshift bandages of yours. We might need to change them if they soaked through.
There are a lot of sheets we could use for that upstairs. Apris, we're counting on you.
Why the hell am I supposed to go?
Because that would be a very gentlemanly thing to do. Besides, I've already been up and down those stairs once. Don't make me go through that again.
I swear, you people.
Poor Apris. Where are you touching me, you pervert?
I need to touch in order to check. God's woman, calm down.
Poke me like that again and I'll hurt you.
I'm not even doing anything. Oh, Mariko. You know, you were a lot easier to deal with when you were unconscious.
You were taking advantage of me when I was unconscious?
Why do you keep twisting my words? Gods! Somebody help!
Oh, Mariko. I do feel bad for you in that part. Aw, the blushy face on Mariko. Miss White.
That sounds like some old lady's name. Just saying.
It does. Should we go with purple instead?
For all that is holy, don't make such a huge deal out of this.
Ah! If you continue getting so riled up, your wound might open again. Just saying.
Purple sucks as much as white does, if you ask me. How about violet? I swear I'm starting to hate you people. Mariko didn't suggest any names yet, did she? Come on, girl, give it your best shot. We'll call her Danny again. For now. Although one of these days I'm gonna write sure and see what happens. How about Danny? If it makes you happy. Miss Danny it is. Going back to the matter at hand, though. We found something in the library. Everyone should probably take a look at it. Miss Mariko especially. Okay, if she needs to go, who's staying behind with Miss Danny this time?
Are you volunteering?
Nope, there's no way I'm missing out on something crucial.
I wanted to investigate the library for myself as well.
Then how about I... No. You two sort this out between yourselves. Hey, how about we play Fire, Water, Leaf? Are you familiar with the game?
I am, actually. You're on.
This should be entertaining to watch. F this game!
Sore loser, are we?
Shut up! All this earlier walking around tired me out anyway. I'll gladly stay behind. I say. So this is the library they were talking about. This place is huge. I had the feeling that reading all of these books would be impossible in a single lifetime.
Wait. This library seems to have not only spell books, but also alchemy-related books. With the right recipe, I might be able to mix up a potion that could help us in getting our memories back.
Could you really do that?
In theory, at least. When I investigated the cellar, I found all kinds of ingredients down there. I could try working with those.
How convenient. Alright, I suppose it's worth a try. What kind of books do you need?
It's hard to say. I need to look over them to be able to tell. Just give me a bit of time.
It's not like we're about to go anywhere.
True.
Meanwhile, we can show you that painting. We found it wrapped up in some sheets in between one of the shelves in the wall.
Now, what is so special about a painting that it requires everyone's attention?
Here.
A part of it seems to have been damaged by fire. One person on the picture is unrecognizable.
Conveniently.
But there's no mistake, it's the family painting. And while it's hard to tell who the people on it are, I can imagine what Yvonne and Apris are trying to get at. It's because the woman and the girl on it are both blonde, isn't it?
You think that's me?
Come over here and read the description on the back.
There are words written in ink on the wooden frame of the painting.
Marianne, Yvonne, and Mariko Blerneau, year 206. Huh.
Is Blerneau your family name?
I believe it is, actually.
Then there's no doubt. This painting needs to be related to you somehow. At first, we thought it was you, but then we searched over some of the books, and the latest date we found on them was year 256. So if someone painted this thing 50 years ago.
It can't be me.
That's a logical conclusion if the painting is at least 50 years old. However, something puzzles me here. The name Marianne. My mother's name was Marianne. Or at least that's what I recall her name being. What sense does this make?
Perhaps it's my grandmother? Is it common for people to name their children after their parents?
Can't say I know.
It does seem like the only logical conclusion. What's more, if this painting is related to you, what would it be doing here if this mansion wasn't yours or your family's?
This mansion. I won't lie, I do recall having lived in a mansion during my childhood, but from what I remember, it's been burned down.
Then again, that happened when I was 14, didn't it? A couple of years could have been enough to rebuild it, at least partially. Assuming I were to have the funds for it anyway.
None of this makes sense to me.
Nothing at all. Are you sure? You're not hiding anything from us, are you?
I literally just said, I won't lie, I used to live in a mansion. You're like,
you hiding something?
Goodness gracious, Apris. I assure you, I'm as confused as you probably are.
Please don't fight. The situation is difficult on all of us, Mr. Apris. This isn't Miss Mariko's fault.
We don't know that. For all we know, she might be behind this whole thing and lying to us.
And for all I know, you might want to be a difficult ass who's trying to make this whole situation worse for us on purpose.
What did you call me?
An ass. You want to take this outside?
No! Miss Mariko, Miss Mariko. Mr. Mariko, please say something to them.
Watching you guys interact is a treat. But Yvonne is right. Don't end up at each other's throats because of a painting that might mean anything.
Maybe we'll be able to make more sense of it later on.
I have some good news, at least. I managed to find the right book. You did? Now that I think about it, we just commented on how this library has so many books it'd be impossible to read it all in a single lifetime. Mariko found the book he needed, like, within 5 minutes. What are the odds of that? Yup. Now just give me some time in the dark, scary cellar, and I'll fix up some wonderful potions for us. Are you sure you'll know what you're doing? This thing is written in Old Lurian, but I seem to know Lurian quite well. Excuse me. Happy coincidence, isn't it? You might want to slow down with the happy part. Curb your enthusiasm a bit, Mariko.
Oh, sure?
It's Shara.
No, I mean, I think that's my name. I seem to have remembered it just now.
Oh. Wait, seriously? Sure, huh? You two have similar names. We kind of do, don't we? The question is,
Does that mean anything, or is it just coincidence? Did you remember anything else along with your name, sure?
I'm not sure. It's hard to explain. I suddenly have this memory of being inside of some kind of tavern.
A tavern?
Yes, and someone was calling me by that name. But it's all hazy, like in some kind of dream.
Well, that's a good sign. Maybe we don't need any potions to get our memories back.
Maybe, but do you really want to take your chances with that? Have you remembered anything yourself in the meantime?
I haven't.
Neither have I. If we have the means to do something, I say we use them.
Assuming these potions won't turn out to bring us more harm than good.
Hey, I wouldn't let us drink anything if it would be dangerous to do so.
See, that's another issue altogether. None of us here seems to be familiar with alchemy besides you. How can we be sure you're even telling the truth with these things?
You can read, can't you? Do you want me to show you the book?
Okay, time out. What the hell are you guys talking about?
We should explain what we found in the library.
Indeed.
Well, if there are no more questions or complaints, I shall be on my way. Don't set the whole place on fire while I'm gone,
Don't set the place on fire. Mariko, what do you know? You know something. I really hope this is going to end well.
Well, it seems that nobody else is left astray in the mansion, at least. Still, don't let that get your guard down. I'll be out in the courtyard if you need me for anything.
So, does this mean we have some time to kill? It seems that way.
In that case, I'll head back to the library. Maybe I'll be able to find some kind of book that could help us further somehow, too.
I'll go with you. I wanted to see that painting you mentioned with my own eyes.
Your company would be appreciated, Miss Shira.
I'll be joining you guys presently.
And I'm still not going anywhere.
Tough luck, Blonde. Seems that all the good places got taken.
Blonde?
That's my revenge for all of the weird nicknames.
Now who's the one with the odd humor? How are you holding up?
As good as an injured person can, I suppose.
Any idea what caused that injury?
Not a clue. Mariko said it looked like a stab wound, though.
A stab wound, huh? Meaning that someone or something needed to be responsible for it. Well, hang in there.
It's not like I have much of a choice in the matter.
Seems I can spend my time however I want. Mariko will probably take a while to finish his work, so I should make the best of it. Do I want to go bother anyone? We'll head to the library. We'll leave Apris to brood in the courtyard. Yvonne is sitting by the table, lost in a pile of books. Shira is standing further away, observing the painting we found earlier. Approach Yvonne.
How's the research going? I've been looking for anything that had to do with healing spells. I was thinking that maybe we could help Miss Cher somehow. But according to this book, not everyone can learn them. Only a small percentage of people are born with the talent. It's still unknown what the factors deciding it are. Some say that if both of your parents have the talent to heal, you have a high chance of becoming a potential healer as well. But even then, it's not granted. Some claim to have seen cases of healers being born into families that haven't had any healers in them for centuries. In other words, you're either born a healer or you're not. It mostly depends on Lady Luck's will. This is worrying. What are the odds of one of us being a healer?
Oh.
Damn it! If only my mother was here, she'd be able to heal you. If only I could.
It is not your fault, my lady.
Still, Oh. My mom was a healer?
But I guess I didn't pick it up. Darn it.
You know, I recall my mother being a healer. Really? But I'm definitely not one. Are you sure? Some say that the talent can lay dormant and resurface at a later age.
No, I'm positive. I'm definitely no healer. What about you, though?
Me?
You seem like the type to want to help people all the time.
I'm not sure about that. I don't recall using healing spells on anyone, at least.
It might be that you simply don't remember.
Now you're just getting my hopes up, Miss Mariko.
You seem like you genuinely want to help, sure. How could I not encourage that?
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
So, anything else?
Well, it also says that a healer is unable to heal themselves.
Really? Why is that?
When you heal another person, you share a portion of your own energy with them, which makes the whole thing work. Sharing your own energy from yourself it's like pouring water from a vase back into the same vase, you could say. You gain something by losing the same amount of something. That's why it doesn't work. But a healer can heal another healer, of course.
So self-efficiency is a problem.
Yes, healers are useful allies to have, but they're also vulnerable.
That actually makes a lot of sense now that you explained it.
There's a lot of knowledge hidden in these books. You're more than welcome to join me, Miss Mariko.
I could, but do I want to? While there's something I am curious about, finding the right books is bound to be time-consuming, and there's a chance Mariko might come back any minute. Would I rather spend my time here instead of investigating? Ooh. I think I should stay. Not only with Yvonne, but also for information regarding dragon blood and necromancy. Whoops. Yes, let's do that. You know what? I'll take you up on that offer.
Make yourself comfortable then.
It's gonna be a long read.